roster, so that one team was the Grizzlies.
Houston making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella, and it's Harden in for Brewer. Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for Metta World Peace. Huertas passes to Young. Sacre kicks to Williams. Randall a screen on Harden. Shot off the pick. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Harden on the wing. From past the arc. The rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Randall, and he banks in the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Harden against Williams. Harden kicks to Beverly. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Makes it off the glass.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Sacre. Williams a screen. Here's Huertas, defended by Beverly. They get the rebound. Here's Sacre. They get a hand on it. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Harden can't hit. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Huertas. Kicks it to Sacre. Williams attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
And the media deal in place says a lot about the popularity. It's not just broadcast. Fans are showing up as well.
Sellouts were at a record 700 last season, Kevin. The previous record was 676, almost 22 million regular season fans. That's a big number. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. And stolen by Howard. Here's Beverly. Drops in the breakaway layup. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James Harden. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for the Lakers. World Peace comes in for Clarkson. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Right side, Kobe. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Passes to Huertas. Bass, a screen on Terry. Huertas passes to Bass. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number 1 option, the number 2 option, number 3 option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.